Hello and welcome. We're going to get into another video. Today's video will talk about the champions that we do need to build in the Sintranos new to rotation that literally just started. I did not make a video about it yesterday because I made one about the souls. And today's video will take a look at the key stages. Amius, I said Marius, S6, S8, the sand double, this one, and all the hardest stages here. So first thing first, the first key stage, I think it was this one. It's just a straightforward one. If you do have yourself a deacon, it's an easy straightforward one. I think the only HP burden champion is Cupidus, but the thing is, you don't need an HP burden champion in the lower stages. In this part, it does not matter. What about the other one here, which is this one? It's a normal Fire Knight, and what's the name of this guy? Whatever his name is. If you have a Lunar, you pretty much can cheese this stage. If you don't have Lunar, you kind of need to build this champion, all the Grux. I call him all the Grush or something. Why? He's multi-hitter with Leech. He has decreased speed, and he has decreased speed here, and he has heal reduction and decreased attack. He has the entire kit for Fire Knight. So if you don't have Lunar, you kind of need to build him for like the multi-hits. He has his entire kit is basically good for Fire Knight. Remember that it's Void Affinity, so it does not matter what Affinity champions you use. Is there anything here like if you have this Doom Tower champion, he's kind of fine because he has decreased attack and block buffs. He has decreased accuracy. It does help here and there, but yeah, I would say Lunar is the most important thing. You can say the same thing about Pythion, but pretty much it's a normal stages, so it shouldn't be that hard. Now the third key, which is, I think it's the only time in like 5 rotations we get this one. Basically, Kantra, Morag. I've said so many. It doesn't matter. Like, I feel like every rotation I say this rotation, Morag is one of the best champions, and she's still in one of the best champions. You kind of just go Thor, I would say. I mean, if you want to go all in fusions, this is what you do. Was Kantra a fusion or no? I am not sure, but I would say those 4 are kind of great here. Morag with the ally attack. We have multi-hitter. We have multi-hitter, and we have multi-hitter here. If you don't have... you can put Self the Drakes. You can also use Alika. Alika does have a triple hitter somewhere. No, that's not Alika. That's her sister. I think the Fat Man is eligible. Gala is eligible as well. So like we have lots of good options, to be honest. Now moving into an Amius. So an Amius rotation this time is where we go back to abusing Ruan. Ruan does have an entire great kit for Amius because she has an accuracy aura infaction which does nothing in Amius. I would say her A1 is one of the best against Amius because it's an A1 that's heal reduction plus poison on A3, which does help her out to put so much damage. Elva, any block debuff champion is good. And for the decrease attack option, we have many decrease attack options. What is debuffs? Decrease attack. We have Skiramis, okay. We have Otsuga, which is good. We have Stagnite. I don't like using Stagnite because he also put out decreased defense and the boss will switch it into increased defense, and I don't want to deal with that. That will like just make him use sometimes his A2 before his A3. But I would say Skiramis is one of the best ones. He has decreased attack on 3 turns. And he does have counter attack and heal reduction here. He does have an A1 that, I mean, his A1 doesn't do anything. But yeah, if you want to use him, you use him for his A2, basically. Block debuffs. Why am I saying block debuff? I meant heal reduction. We have good amount of champions for heal reduction. You have Mortomokab A1, and you have Minaya, which is literally her entire kit is designed to be the ultimate support for Amius. And you have Hellborn. Hellborn has an A2 that's attack 3 times, 50 goes to 65, 75 chance, but it's a triple hitter, right? Placing heal reduction. She's pretty much gonna put it every time she uses it because it's a high chance. Basically. So now we finish Amius. Now we try to go into Ice Golem here. Is there an HP burn? There is a Brogni. That's all I can say. There is a Brogni. So that means there is an option for an HP burn here if you want. I still think you don't need an HP burn dedicated for this because all of these stages below Soul Cross are just easy to do. S4. There isn't that many good damage dealers, to be honest, but remember that you can use Gimbo if you have yourself a +4 Gimbo. I don't, I have a +1. Gimbo is great here. Emek can do Emek things. If you want to for the Valkanen guaranteed champion, he is the best DPS champion here. And remember that you can use Oboro, which does decent amount of damage from her A1. You don't need the Shizen and the Sifi, to be honest. You can literally do it with Gimbo and Oboro. Iron Twins stage, you have Mikage. If you have Mikage and Duchess, you can simply do that. No, like it should be an easy stage. Now this is where it started getting tough. Stage S6, okay. I think this is the easiest S6 in the entire game, okay, because we have so many good champions. I always say whenever you can use Taragi, that's an easy stage. So the best damage dealer here, I would say this guy, Ultimate Galek. He does hit hard, and if you can bring in increased attack with him, that would be nice. Is there any increased attack here? Wait, doesn't he increase his attack? No, attack all enemy each hit. If this champion, okay, if this champion need to be under increased attack so he can place HP burn. But this is, I would say, the best champion in this stage, clearer than the blue, because he has AoE here that puts a freeze, and he has increased speed, and his A1 does put out freeze as well. So he should be a great damage dealer. But I do think that 1, 2. I want to talk about someone else here. Duke can put out decreased defense, and that should make it much easier. S8. If you have Basatha, he is great here because he has AoE stun, right? Yeah, his A3. 4 turns. Why does he has 4 turns stun? I think because he dropped the turn meter as well. So yeah, Basatha, a Doom Tower champion. If you have him, yes, he is a must in this stage, because this stage has, I think, Morto Macapo or something. This stage is one of the most annoying ones. So basically, as many Ugos as you can, Basatha and Venomage, to put out some poison damage here and there. The Sand Devil one. We have Pythion, so I am 100% sure that Pythion can literally solve this stage in a poison gear. So all you need is just a poison gear and 2 pieces of Immortal or Defiant. That's all you need. But yeah, if you have a Chagger, he's gonna cheese this stage. S16, nah, nothing special. If you have Lydia and Cold Hearts, you can simply do it, because Mithrala is also eligible on this one. Now, the second best stage to do after Amius is the Fire Knight one. And in the Fire Knight one is simply the easiest rotation. You actually don't need Lanicus. And if you look at this, I finished it when my Lanicus was 50. All you need is 2 Cold Hearts, Supreme Kale, sorry, Dark Kale, and Mithrala. Why do we need Mithrala? Well, if you don't have Mithrala, Carnage, if you have him, he's actually good here, because every time the boss counter-attack, he's high likely to counter-attack too. And he does have multi-hits on his A1. I would say he's still not even a must, but I'm gonna do it like this. I have 4 Cold Hearts. That's how I'm gonna do it. I have 4 Cold Hearts built, and I'm just gonna cheese it with Cold Hearts. Now, into the most annoying stage, which is S19. So this is the team I beat S19 with, but in this rotation, the annoying thing about S19 is not this, it's how you beat it. Where you build your first damage dealer. Okay, so you need this guy, the sausage, Vergum. Why do you need him? Because he can simply put out decreased defense, as far as I'm correct. Attack all enemy. Remove 1 random buff from each enemy, 75% chance of removing 2 random buffs, from also 75% of placing heal reduction and decreased defense. So you need him for the decreased defense. If you can put out the decreased defense, you can kill any champion in this stage. It's going to be annoying on the second one, because there is 2 Basathas, which are blue affinity, and your entire team is green affinity, and the weak hit will screw you over. But the best thing about this stage is if you build your Basatha and Stone Skin, if you build your Necmothar and Stone Skin as well, they will survive the counter attacks from Taurus. Don't worry, I will be making a guide about this stage once I beat it. S21, nothing special. You have Arbiter, you have Shemel, and you have this guy, Skimpos. So if you have them, If you have those, GG. This is an easy stage. This is kind of an annoying one, but I guess not for me. I have myself a Toshiro. But if you don't have Toshiro, this is how I beat it last time. I beat it with those. Basically, stun set here. Stun set here. And we have damage dealer here. We have a stun champion. And we have Taragi to keep everyone alive with his ally protection. That's basically how I beat it. You could take out this. No, you can... No, don't take him out. You could add in a Hatatsu, because Hatatsu has decreased attack and continuous heal and leech on his A1. What does... At the start, to remove from this champion. Oh, okay. It's just from this champion, not on everyone. This stage, the double bosses, I think this is the hardest double boss stage. Yes, you can use those, but pretty much it's going to be annoying because none of these champions is a nuker. None of these champions hit hard enough. That's all I can say. But S14, I remember this one. S14, S12, and S13, those are like the annoying three. So with S12, the only damage dealer here is literally Ghostborn. That's it. So if you don't have Ghostborn, you don't have a damage dealer, and you have to struggle in this stage literally just by doing stun set. If you have two Ghostborns, well, you're one of the lucky people, and you can just put your best savage on those two and let those three just support them throughout the battle. It's 13. This is a funny one. I actually molded a lot on this while doing this stage because it's red champions against the green champions. So it's all based off weak hits, and I think when I did it, I just wasn't lucky enough, and I kept getting weak hits for like 3 hours straight. So how do you beat it? You need the 3 husks, and you do need Achak, and you do need this guy. This guy is not a must, but he's the only reviver, so having him is a bonus. And S14 is literally the same, 3 husks and whatever. So you need 2 husks. If you have Candrophon can pretty much nuke every wave. Because the stages are blue and he's red. The stages are basically, most of them blue and void, and he's red, so he's not gonna weak hit. I mean, against Samar, it's fine. Who cares about Samar? Samar doesn't hit hard, right? This champion here, Vassal, is good because he put out fear and decreased attack, and those 2 debuffs came in clutch in this stage. And you can still do it, by the way, with as many husks as you can. If you have 5 husks, this is where you do it. This stage, this rotation is sponsored by Husk. If you have 5 husks, build them, okay? Build 5 husks. So yeah, that's pretty much it for today. Hopefully that wasn't as long of a video. Appreciate everyone's time, and hopefully you guys are able to beat it. If you need any... if you have any concern about anything in this game, feel free to leave in the comment section below, and I will try my best to help you out. Thanks so much for watching. I will see you all in the next video. Peace.